Yo, I'm Bob, into Masters of the Universe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Going to be unboxing a deluxe action figure from the Turtles of Grayskull line, a part of the Origins Masters of the Universe line. This is MouseJaw, evil armed with Mouser. It's just what the thing on their wiki site says, anyway. So I like that he comes in a bigger box. I'm sure he's probably the same size as the other deluxe figures. I think he has a metal botto part in there, or parts. I'm not sure what we get with MouseJaw here. So this is the first of the action figures I'm opening. The first of the folks from Eternia who are mutated by Krang. And I love the idea of Trapjaw. Yeah, come on. Coming into contact with Mouser Tech and Mutagen. Alright. So he's supposed to have, like, I think a Mouser as well as some other stuff in here for him. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. I would imagine the metal bottle parts. And since he's mutated, yeah, he's got a I think he's got a Mouser head. That's really cool. Oh man, the Mouser was one of my I think he was the very first. Well, no, he wasn't the very first action figure. A-Stuck was, but Wacky Action Mouser was, I think, possibly the second action figure I got in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in the early 90s. So, oh man, I cannot wait to break this guy out of the figure tray and get a closer look at him, just because he's a mutant now. And oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Back in the blink of an eye. Alright, so MouseJaw is out of the packaging, and he's got a lot going on, of course, since he has been mutated by Krang here. Move this cannon arm down. His head is more Mouser-like. Certainly getting Wacky Action Mouser flashbacks here. And of course his arm cannon, or his cybernetic arm, has been replaced with an actual Mouser. So you got the Mouser head firing out this big flame projectile here. So let me take the flame off real quick here. It's just, you don't have to have that on there if you don't want to. But yeah, the Mouser serves as his arm cannon, and so his feet they've become more Mouser-like as well. So he's just a mindless minion of Krang's or Skeletor's or whoever wants to use him. He's still Trapjaw, and I like that you can attach the little Mouser legs to each side of his belt there. For me, I'd actually, as a kid, I would probably imagine these as extra appendages that grew out of his sides if he was exposed to mutagen, if he was around Mousers. I mean, you can do whatever you want to with with these. You don't have to have them on his person if you don't want to. This is a really cool new mutated look for Trapjaw. So from other folks online, I see that he is the mutants in the Masters of the Universe, Turtles of Grayskull line, the heroes and the villains from Eternia, when they're mutated, they're supposed to be a transparent green. I don't know if Trapjaw is as well, since he has been mutated by Krang. Pause this real quick. So if you want to detach the Mouser from Trapjaw's arm and attach the Mouser legs to the actual Mouser, so you can have a regular Mouser running around, you can. I wish we'd gotten like 2 or 3 of these in the package with him, because it would be fun to have more than one Mouser for the turtles to dismantle. This thing, I haven't seen. You know what I mean? I haven't seen one of these since the 90s, man. This really reminds me in some ways of the Wacky Action Mouser, because there's got the little tail there at the end where you'd hit the button and, you know, kind of wind him up so he could walk. I love Mousers. I think they're one of my favorite robotic minions of Baxter and the bad guys. Oh, they mostly are used by Baxter in all the incarnations because he built them. But yeah, it's so cool that we get a little Mouser. So if you don't want Trapjaw using that as an arm cannon, you can actually just have this little guy run around alongside him. Since they did come in hordes, you know, Baxter would make a ton of them. I wonder if he's in the comics. I don't think he is. I just read online that this is, of course, Stockman Tech, and I guess they followed Krang and Shredder along. I don't know if Baxter's in the comics or not. I wish he would be. He'd be a fun action figure to add to the Turtles of Grayskull line. I guess he might be a cross between, I don't know what he would be. But I've always liked Baxter. Cyborg, Fly, or otherwise. So I give Trapjaw, MouseJaw, sorry, I give him a 10 out of 10. I think he came out very well. Love all the stuff that he comes with. So you get some Metal Botto parts. You get the arm of Metal Botto, the Metalhead Roboto crossover. So it's just this 3-fingered Roboto arm here. So you get some weapon attachments too for Metal Botto, but you can also attach these to Trapjaw's arms. That's kind of how I'm going to show them off. You've got this double barrel cannon here. Here you have this. It looks more like a claw to me. You can't open it or anything, but I like it. I don't own a Roboto yet, but I think from what I've seen online, he comes with these weapons too. But since you know, they're interchangeable, you can have Trapjaw wielding any of these if you want. So the last attachment for Metal Botto, but you can also use it for MouseJaw. I think I called him Trapjaw. It looks like an axe attachment, although the tip of it reminds me of a tip of a laser weapon. It's an axe though. I guess you could have him fire like a gun. I don't know. Yeah, it's more of a blade weapon, an axe there that you could attach. I like that thing. That's a pretty cool weapon. He just came out fantastic. I like that he's got these spikes going off of his shoulder there, so you could really cause you some trouble if he rammed you with his shoulder there. Just a really cool look for Trapjaw, his MouseJaw mutation there. I think I'm gonna rate him 11 out of 10. I love Mousers. I think Trapjaw is one of my favorite evil warriors from Masters of the Universe. So when you mutate him, give him a little Mouser to chum around with. Yeah, that's definitely getting a high rating from me. I think it's probably the Mouser. It's just so cool to have one of these guys running around. All right. Until next time, guys. Until next time.